Good morning, everybody. It's Coach Ted here, your ADHD life coach. Here for another edition of Coffee with Coach Ted. There you go. Good morning. Oh, I got this cup when I spoke to a Rotary Club a while ago, a few years ago. So, I'm your ADHD life coach. I love helping people like you get organized and productive so that you can enjoy life. So today I want to talk about New Year's resolutions, good intentions, or real commitments. Here's a quote. It's attributed to Mark Twain. It might not be, but now is the accepted time to make your annual good resolutions. Next week, you can begin paving hell with them as usual. As you remember, there's that other quote, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So now is the time a lot of people think about making resolutions for the new year, changes they want to make in their lives. And, this is certainly a worthy thing to do, a worthy goal. However, here's some research has shown that basically about half of Americans make resolutions, New Year's resolutions. Only about half of them achieve a little success, and only 8% actually achieve the goal they set. Only 8%. So why is that? People they want their lives to be different. We want our lives to be better. But somehow New Year's resolutions don't cut it, don't get us where we want to go. One reason is that when we make resolutions, it feels good. There's an emotional aspect to it. We feel good about thinking about how we want our life to be and the changes we want to make. And we say, I resolve to go to the gym 3 times a week. I resolve to lose a certain amount of weight. I resolve to eat healthy, whatever it is. There's that emotional feeling. The problem is that emotional feeling dissipates. And once the emotional feeling dissipates, what are we left with? We're left with this vague statement of something we want to achieve. That's a resolution. On the other hand, a commitment, a New Year's commitment, is making commitment to a course of action, a specific goal, specific course of action that you map out. So it's not just, I resolve to eat more healthy. This is one for me, okay? So I resolve to eat more healthy in the new year. Well, that sounds good, but what does that mean? Okay, so I have to make it real, I have to add action to it, specifics. So I commit to not buying ice cream and bringing it home. That's a way that I can meet my commitment of eating healthy. It could include, and I'm not saying I'm committing yet to this, cooking a certain number of meals at home each week. I'm not quite ready for that one yet. But a commitment is saying that I am going to take these specific actions to create this specific result. That's a New Year's commitment, and that makes a difference. That there's not a lot of emotion involved in that. It's more that inner kind of, it's tapping into that sense of inner strength that we want to create change. And creating change is not easy. We all know that. We've all said we want to change something, and we've started out, and at some point we fell off the wagon. Very common. Changing old ways of doing things is not easy. You have to have a clear idea of what it is that we want. How do we want things to be? What is the specific change we want? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? All of those make it much more real than I resolved to eat healthy this year. Okay. So here are some specific things that you can do once you make a commitment to help yourself actually achieve the result you want, achieve the goal. Write it down and be very specific. Again, research shows that people who write down their goals, are 10 times more likely to actually achieve it. That's quite a difference. So write it down. Tell people about it. Tell people who are close to you, who you know will support you in that goal, in that commitment. Having people around you who can check in with you, who you can ask for support if you're having trouble following through. Make it public. Tell people. Find a buddy, somebody who also has commitments for the new year, and you can support each other. You can, talk on the phone once a week and ask how you're doing with your commitment. And you can recommit. If you are, finding yourself really challenged to actually move forward, you can recommit with the support of your buddy. It's having somebody in your corner, somebody who's rooting you on to achieve your goal. Break it down into smaller parts, small steps. Rather than say, okay, you've got this big thing you're going to do, break it down. We talked about this before. Chunk it down. It's one of our go-to strategies when we want to achieve something is break it up. Break it down into individual steps. Minimize temptations. So if I want to eat healthy, I've got to keep healthy food in the house and unhealthy food out of the house. So no cookies in the house, no ice cream in the house. If I'm out and I want to stop in an ice cream store and buy ice cream, no problem. And I'm not a eat the whole pint kind of ice cream guy, but I do like chocolate ice cream. And when I buy it in like the gallon, half, whatever, it's big size. And I don't like eat, but I'll eat some like every night till it's gone. Not healthy, too much sugar. And create routines. I've talked about routines as well. Routines are a really important way for us to have a better life and do the things, make the changes we want to make. So create a schedule for yourself. If it's going to the gym, all right, and I've actually, this is going on with one client, is okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, he started going to the gym. That's his routine. So now he knows it's specific. He knows what he has committed to doing. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, morning, early, go to the gym. So write it down, tell people, find a buddy, break your goal into smaller parts, minimize temptations, and create routines to support you. Those are things that are going to help you achieve your New Year's commitments, not resolutions, commitments. So that's it for today. That's it for, my goodness, that's it for 2018. On Friday, it will be 2019. Where have the years gone? So I wish you a Happy New Year, a safe and enjoyable New Year's Eve. And a couple things before I go, remind you that I have a Facebook group. We're, I think, about 210 people in it now. Conversations going on, people sharing what's going on with them. I put out questions that people respond to, and we have conversations. Really interesting people, fun people. I'm really enjoying it. So check it out. I'm going to post a link to the group in a comment when I'm done here. Take a look, see if it's something that appeals to you. Now, here's the thing. You can read what it's about, but you can't see what people are saying, because that's one of the things. It's a closed group. Only people in the group can see what the others are saying, and feel safe about posting, because they know it's only those people in the group who can see it. So let's see. If you'd like to connect further with me, please type in #connect, and I will be in touch, and we can set up a time to talk. If you're watching a replay, type in #replay. And finally, if you have any comments or questions about what I've talked about this morning, please post those. I will respond to them. If there's a topic you'd like to see in a future Coffee with Coach Ted, please post that as well, and I'll do my best to include that in a future Coffee with Coach Ted. So again, here we are. Salud. Have a great day, a great New Year's, a great week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.